Hey everyone, welcome back. I got another reading. Like I said, so many things are happening right now that I think I normally don't do a reading during the week because I'm usually pretty busy, but I really felt that this was that the events are just happening so fast. It's just literally mind-numbing, mind-boggling how everything seems to be in crisis mode all the time. Anyways, so we have this book coming out, and we have Trump. We have Trump totally responding in a very aggressive way. You know, talking about libel laws again, changing. I think he says that every single time a book comes out about him because he knows the book's going to be negative about him, and he just thinks people don't like him. Well, no, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. He believes everybody loves him, and these people who are writing the books are telling false truths about him, so he wants to have the laws changed so that he can go after him. So that's his idea. That's his thoughts. And but the thing is that all these books that are coming out are real consistent, and the problem is it's real consistent over his entire lifespan of people who've been following him and stuff. The stories seem very consistent about his attitudes and the way he does things. So what I want to know, or I don't really want to know, I really don't like dealing with Trump's energy. It's very chaotic. It's very very bipolar. Like one moment he could just feel so happy, and then literally within moments he could just be raging like crazy. And it's a very not cool energy to be hanging around in. And anybody who works around that type of energy, I'm so sorry. You know, that's the worst. That's the worst type of people. Anyway, so my question becomes, with the Woodward book coming out and about the thing, I want to know the effect of how Trump's responding and what's going on. We know that he's, I'm sure we're due for a Twitter rage. I don't know. I mean, he really does have narcissistic rage, doesn't? I mean, if anybody who's ever been around someone who has narcissistic personality disorder, when they feel threatened, they can go into a really bizarre rage, and it's called narcissistic rage, and it sure seems like that he does that. When his sense of self-worth is threatened, he definitely does that to create chaos in order to make themselves feel better, because if everybody else is off balance and off centered, then his world settles down, because everybody else, it's the crazy making scenario, it's the gaslighting, it's a lot of things. So I feel sorry for anybody who works with people like that. They're not the funnest people to work with. Anyways, so here we are. What is the situation for Trump with this book coming out? His energy moving forward. What is the thing? And I seem to really like the spread that I do. This past, present, challenges, and outcomes. I like seeing the challenges because it just gives me an idea of the possibilities of what they could do in order to move forward. If they have a challenge, they can address it or not. And the challenges become, they become a self-fulfilling prophecy in some ways. So anyways, so let's see. We got the Lover's card. So I would probably say these are the agreements. I would probably call this the book. And I don't know why I'm thinking that, because usually the Lover card doesn't. But this, I want to call this the book. This represents the book. This is the telling the story. Like, this is telling the story of Adam and Eve, and then, cast out from Eden, or Eve taking there's the snake, the apple, she taking the bite for knowledge, then him with the passion, and then they get cast out, but there's this thing between them. So it's kind of like this tells a story. So I'm going to call this the book. This is the book. the book. It's coming to the people to tell a story about this Trump presidency, about the relationships he has with himself and everyone around him. So I would call that the book. All right. So the past is, the book is, the magician is at work. So this could be Woodward with putting it all together. He's taking all the elements, all the story elements, and putting it together into a book, right? So that's the magician making something out of nothing. So present, the king. So I would say that the present, that would be Trump. Like, okay, here we are. The book is coming out. How am I going to react? So the book is about the king. It's about to come out. Here we are. We have Woodward. We have the two players here, right? Because Woodward's job's done. His book is done. It's in the publishers. It's being printed. It's going to be put out. The king is the one is Trump. He's going to have to respond to it, right? The challenge is to have quiet inner strength. You know, quiet inner strength is about accepting, understanding. Your strength comes from within. That's a challenge. That would be a challenge for Trump, to have inner strength. He's got no restraint. He would come out, and he would come out swinging, and he would go fighting like a lion. But can the lady close the lion's mouth? I don't know. But that's a challenge. The book coming out. So yes, this is the book coming out, the new energy, the announcement. So here we are. All right. So what we have is we have the setup. It's all set up. The book, we have Woodward, we have Trump, we have the challenges, this inner strength, and we have the announcement. The book comes out. So what happens? Right? What happens? We have a setup. Hopeful. Woodward's hopeful that the word comes out, right? Hopeful that the word will get out, the understanding of what is going on within the presidency. Hopeful that information gets out and people understand what he is trying to do, right? All right, Trump. Trump in the White House. Trump in the White House. He's going to retreat into the White House, and he's going to create this idea that everything's fine, everything is rosy, everything is awesome, everything is great, kosher. This is not affecting me, right? He's going to retreat into the house, and he's going to give the illusion that everything is fine. Everything is cool. Hello, my kitty. Hey, you can't. What are you doing? Come on. What are you doing? All right, I got a visitor. So she's probably just going to sit. All right. So the challenge is to not retreat. Hello, sweetie. I have to finish this. Okay? All right. The challenge is not to retreat. Okay, so he's going to retreat, but the challenge is to not retreat. The challenge is for Trump is inner reflection. Oh boy, I don't know if this guy can inner reflect. I really don't know. So yes, have we? Oh wait, don't sit on that. Okay. Hi, boy. Okay. Can we go this way? All right. There you go. All right. So the challenge is that not to think. Okay. And he's going to come out swinging and fighting. Okay. He's going to, I see. We have the book coming out, or the announcement of the book coming out. There's hopes. Trump is going to give off illusions, and he's going to retreat into his house. The challenge will be the strength and to have inner reflection. And Then the book will come out. No stopping that. And then he's going to come out swinging. He's going to fight. Win at all costs. He's going to fight. So yes, I would probably say tweet storm coming. Tweet storm coming. So here we go. All right. So the past. This I'm seeing is the book in its progression to getting to the public, right? So we have the hard work. It's been put out. He's presenting it. Here's my work. And then we have Trump, who's retreating into the house, trying to give the illusion that everything's fine. Everything's running like a smooth machine. Everything is cool. Justice. Okay, but justice is going to hang heavy on him. Okay, so we have some illusions going on with Trump. Does Trump want... Okay, so Trump wants justice, or justice is hanging on him? Because, he obviously discussed the whole libel laws, right? The challenge is hanging on to his job without being forced to walk. Without being forced to walk. This is now looming in his reality. Being forced to walk. Okay, so he's making a bunch of quick deals. Bunch of quick deals. The book comes out, he's going to fight, he's going to be trying to do a bunch of quick deals, he's going to try to pay off. There's going to be some quid pro quos going on. It's coming. Not here yet, it's coming. I'm sure he's already currently in negotiations for all of that, right? And then he's going to be looking for guidance overseas. I think this guy's with Russia. I don't know. Why do I keep thinking that? Other than everybody keeps talking about it, But I will definitely say this. The book's going to come out. It's going to cause him some heartache and grief. People are going to talk about it. People are going to discuss it from around the world. That's what this is. People are going to discuss this from around the world. They're going to discuss this book. All the while, the book gets released. Trump starts fighting and starts tweeting and going crazy. He's going to quickly try to throw some deals together. It's almost like the I'm going to show you type thing. I've got power, I've got control, whatever. And I'm going to do something drastic. But people are going to speak about it from around the world. This book is going to come out and people are going to come to their own decision, their own understanding, right? The challenge is having strength, inner strength. This is Trump's challenges. Inner strength, inner reflection. Some things he's not so good at. He needs to work at. The challenge is to not walk away. I think, like I said, I think the whole thing is beginning. The Mueller thing with the justice card, that could be Mueller. Justice is hanging heavy on him. Because it discusses in the book that, the lawyer was like, oh my goodness, run to Mueller, talk to him, saying Trump can't testify, he would fail so horribly bad. And Mueller goes, I totally understand, but I need to know. So that could be Mueller. But Trump's going to retreat into his house. Justice is going to have a big issue, right? The book being put together. Hopefully the word gets out. He presents it. Yeah. And then people talk about it around the world. So, and some interesting times are coming ahead of us. We have some really interesting times. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And until next time, thanks. Bye.